just want to get out of the way. I'm a huge fan of yours.
Water.
At home, Emily goes from elegant movie.
I just want to get out of the way. I'm a huge fan of yours.
Only Emily Blunt could turn becoming an American citizen into a comedy sketch. The second she hears the phrase habitual drunkard, you can literally see Jimmy Kimmel trying not to lose control.
Emma, did they do the whole thing with you where before the test on American history and the Constitution, they do water? Like, no!
Then John Krasinski enters the chaos, and suddenly this becomes a married couple roasting each other internationally. Emily sees one British hat on John and reacts like the man just joined a Guy Ritchie movie.
You look so American. Nobody wears baseball caps.
Oh, that makes sense.
At home, Emily and John Krasinski apparently live in two completely different movies. Emily's dancing with penguins, while John casually talks about killing children in scripts like it's normal dinner conversation.
Revelation.
I think everybody knew that. By the way,
we're like, I'd come home like pouring with sweat. I remember looking at him and he was like, guys, please roll. Please roll. And I just looked at him and I just went, oh, this sucks, like that. And he looked at me and he goes, it's a challenge.
I felt because you know what? If I start complaining, it's on. If I start going down, it's on.
Yeah, and I went, Tom, it sucks. And he went, okay.
At this point, Emily Blunt can somehow
Clock me. What would I do if this man attacked me? I was like planning my make-believe attack that never happened. But
So what would you do?
I'd probably go for the balls, right?
And then there was the time Emily Blunt casually revealed the name of her childhood bully.
That's really nice. Lady names,
yeah.
Some halitosis. I had to kiss Scarlett Johansson.
I mean, come on.
Can you imagine how horrible that was for me?
Can you imagine how awful that was?
But we did.
It's such a shame
this
she has
was really
such
funny.
terrible lips and everything. It must have been so awful.
It was hell. Okay, first of all.
Emily Blunt knows exactly how to steal the show.
Who hears, "This is impossible," and starts smiling. Emily is the kind of person who hears, "This is impossible," and says what everyone else is thinking.
But look, you gotta
how
work.
dare you? Did you see that? He went, you're always at you.
That story is perfect.
Emily goes from elegant movie star to full cartoon character on Saturday Night Live.
That was improvised, and then oopsie doopsie, I muffed it up again. Pendergast at your service. Oopsie doopsie, I muffed it up again.
Then she gets to becoming
1955.
Well done, sir. Well done. Dwayne Johnson was on that ride in 1955.
That is not press tour chemistry. That is emotional damage with studio lighting. Now watch how fast she switches targets, because Dwayne...
Because what do they say in America? They say
Condom.
Condom. And I obviously say condom like any normal person, and it's be a real problem, so I had to say condom.
Then she goes on Jimmy Kimmel Live and immediately starts an international war over the word bath.
I'll just have like baths with her and stuff, and it
What?
can be just like, yeah,
Baths?
a bath.
Oh, yeah, baths. Please, speak English. This is America.
Why are you clapping?
They're on my side.
America.
If we were in England, the tables would be turned. It would be a mess.
Delicious runner's legs, they would not.
Not my legs.
Not even Ryan Gosling could dodge it. Standing beside him on the 2024 Oscars stage, Emily landed the sharpest punchline of the night.
Oh. Hello, Emily.
Wow.
No.
Is it the snooty fox? He's obsessed with.
Most people talk about Meryl Streep like she's a national monument. Emily talks about her like a friend who accidentally became the greatest actress alive.
Smashed it, but Meryl Streep came in there and just dropped them. All right, mister, I need to paint my abs on to get nominated. You don't see Robert Downey doing that.
You're kidding.
Robert Downey did not paint his abs on to
This is insane, Emily. This has got to stop. We have to squash this.
Sometimes it's not about force. A gentle tap to the purse-sensitive area can apparently hurt just as
Stanley Tucci.
Stanley, this one's for you.
Jesus.
You should.
That is basically 2 dry martinis in human form sitting next to each other.
Stanley. I mean, Stanley makes a fantastic Christmas Cosmo and all kinds of stuff.
Negroni got very famous, right?
Can you believe that? He's the sex symbol now.
Here's the
Neither of them needs to shout.
Then Ellen DeGeneres makes Emily play Speak Out, and everything immediately falls apart.
Oh my God. How much would a woodchuck chuck if like a woodchuck would should chuck you? Just like this. Just perfect. Like, ugh. He goes, oh my God, what's wrong? And I went, it hurts. And he goes, what? And I was like, these.
1 second, Emily's talking about the emotional weight of Mary Poppins. The next second, Ellen says balls of steel, and the entire interview.
Honestly, you make me smile when I see you run.
Yeah.
Do you have a crush on Mary Poppins now?
Well, a little bit.
You can sweep your chimney. You know what I mean? Violet's like, they go, Mary Poppins! Like, stick around, we got a great show! Stick around, we got a great show.
At this point, Emily reacting dramatically to literally anything becomes its own genre of entertainment. Every interview somehow turns into emotional whiplash within 30 seconds.
And off we go, and she goes, I was like, yeah, it's just like, I don't know, just like, thinking, surely it's nothing to do with me.
Right.
And then I pulled into a hotel, and the valet guy was like, lady, you got a flat. And I was like, oh, right, that's what it was.
Emily Blunt was absolutely not going to let this slide.
You must have really got. I know you're always in shape. I don't know.
Look, you gotta
How
work.
dare you? Because that's like all he was thinking about the whole time. But the thing that's weird is that I do get to keep both my British citizenship and this, but you have to renounce her, but it's kind of typically American, not to be rude. But I had to renounce her in the room, but I don't actually technically renounce her, but it was like, they were like, just say it, you don't have to mean it, but just... It was so perfect, Like,
that's how we do things around here.
As I was getting sworn in, I was like this, and I could see him in my peripheral going, like, as he's hearing the things I had to do, things like renouncing my...
Barbenheimer rivalry behind us.
That's right. That's right. Here's Ken and Kitty. Just leaving all that fodder in the dust, guys, right? And the way this award season's turned out wasn't that much of a rivalry, so just let it go! So...
It's true. You guys are doing very well. Congratulations.
Thanks.
But I think I kind of figured out why they call it Barbenheimer and they didn't call it Oppenbarbie.
Hero tackles villains aggressively, publicly, and with a surprisingly detailed action plan.
You should tell someone if they have bad breath.
You shouldn't say you have bad breath. You just hand them a little
Give
Listerine.
a piece of gum.
Just a tube of gum.
Emily usually asks the tough questions. Then a kid flipped the script and started asking questions so wild that...
Coattails all summer.
Thanks for Ken-splaining that to me. All right, mister, I need to paint my abs on to get nominated. You don't see Robert Downey doing that.
You're kidding.
You're kidding.
And somehow things get even scarier once Meryl Streep joins the conversation. The second Emily slips back into Devil Wears Prada energy, the entire room starts feeling nervous again.
Well, as we've just seen, Meryl and Miranda Priestley are sort of like... Killed Tom Cruise.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Someone's motioning something sexual to me over there. He was like this.
Being married to John Krasinski apparently made Emily Blunt realize.
When you have these headphones on, I swear to God, I'm not saying that. And you were saying it slower,
I was like, hello.
yes.
What is Dwayne Johnson's tattoo?
A lot of things. This is.
Take your shirt off. Chlamydia that
To Disney World was always something I wanted to do because you have Epcot there. There's a lot of other fun things there in Orlando.
water. I was like, no!
Then John Krasinski enters the chaos, and suddenly this becomes a married couple roasting each other internationally. Emily sees one British hat on John and reacts like the man just joined a Guy Ritchie movie.
You look so American. Nobody wears baseball caps.
Oh, that makes it better. You look so. I just want to get out of the way. I'm a huge fan of yours. And
Only Emily Blunt could turn becoming an American citizen into a comedy sketch. The second she hears the phrase habitual drunkard, you can literally see Jimmy Kimmel trying not to lose control.
Emma, did they do the whole thing with you where before the test on American history and the Constitution, they do...
what does that say about your country? That's like, well, if you lose the baseball hat, get
just
a flat
wear
cap.
tweed, that's what it says.
But even behind the scenes, Emily somehow finds comedy in pure suffering.
Killian even being like, he had to do a couple of mad sprints, you know, and he's such a trooper and just the most wonderful person. Number in sheer dimension, they're just massive people, like they're just...
That same intensity nearly had real consequences on set. On Edge of Tomorrow, Emily came one bad decision away from killing Tom Cruise.
So I tear down this path, and Tom's being very quiet behind me, and suddenly I just hear him.
Greatest crime. Emily still looks emotionally damaged talking about it.
I'm kidding.
I almost threw up in my mouth. That was
So your face then was like, I'm
so embarrassed.
Now,
And Box of Lies somehow becomes deeply personal within seconds. Jimmy Fallon is acting like a criminal mastermind while Emily looks ready to physically fight him over pizza.
You lie!
You suck!
Which is interesting because the number 3.
The cast.
Stinky
smell.
vintage is
Stinky
really...
vintage is
Stinky vintage is not great.
It'd be
Stinky
funny to have a
vintage.
shop called
Stinky vintage.
Where'd you get that? Oh,
This
yeah.
is where everything starts making sense. That movie was basically elegant violence in office clothes. Meryl brought power and brought...
Made that up.
Then she revisits the citizenship interview story and somehow makes it even worse. The lawyer silently panicking in the background while Emily keeps joking is what really sells the chaos.
Like, they were like, just say it, you don't have to mean it, but just... They asked me things like, are you a habitual drunken bitch?
There's a reason Emily Blunt interviews keep going viral, because no matter which show she walks into, something always goes wrong.
30 minutes, you ate up all of this guy's interview on the f***ing guns. She's known as the Full Metal Bitch. You scream.
No. 1 minute the host is trying to ask a normal question, and 5 seconds later they're arguing about British accents, getting roasted in front of the audience, or completely join Jimmy Kimmel for the most uncomfortable acting sketch imaginable.
You're not married anymore.
John.
Even Emily reenacting horror movie scenes somehow turns into comedy. Watching her aggressively scream, "Get down," before casually threatening violence is pure late-night chaos.
Usually looks like he knows exactly what he's doing. Then Emily sits next to him, and suddenly the interview becomes two kids messing around when the teacher leaves.
He can bake a muffin like nobody's business.
Why are you laughing? You've never even had.
No, I've never sampled your baked goods.
Their chemistry is...
What's a handle? Dolphins don't bite.
Oh, you're in a dream world.
No. When have you ever heard about someone being attacked by a dolphin?
No, I've never been attacked by a dolphin.
Wet bread, while Dwayne Johnson looks personally attacked, is weirdly hilarious.
Thank you for engaging with this ridiculous skill of his. Okay.
My go-to goat cheat meal. Let's do that.
His French toast.
Don't say it like that.
He knows I hate French toast.
How in the do you hate French
It's so
toast?
bready and it tastes, it's like that vanilla, thick, gunky, wet bread.
Wow.
Do you know what we call it in England? Eggy bread.
Eggy bread.
Then the Academy Awards happen.
I love touching wood.
And you like to touch wood 6 times?
Yeah, each. Every piece of wood I see.
How much wood do you say?
A lot.
Well, first of all, let me congratulate you on your wood-finding capabilities.
She brings the same energy to every interview in a different.
Yes.
Queen Elizabeth was just like,
how do you do it?
And honestly, Emily trying to speak French might be one of the funniest things ever aired on the Graham Norton Show.
Very for the shot are going to be on set. It's amazing how many necessary people are having a look. And I had to do a scene in that film where I stood by a window completely naked, and then I looked down and all the crew were like, yeah!
French as well,
Absolutely not.
Oh, I thought you were fluent in French.
No, not fluent. I mean, I did it at school. I did A-level French, but I'd since gone a stutter when I was a kid, and it's still the way that I still stutter when I have to speak French.
It comes out.
We went to Paris for New Year once, and you know, my now husband and our two friends were like, "Go on, find us a taxi because we need to get to this place." I said, "Oh God, please don't make me, please don't make me." And I hadn't had the guts to tell them. Actually, I do still stutter. They were like, "Go on, please." And so I went to the guy at the front desk. I was like, I could say everything apart from the word taxi, apparently. So I went, "Est-ce que je peux avoir une..." And you went, "Taxi," and I went.
At home, Emily and John Krasinski apparently live in two completely different movies. Emily's dancing with penguins while John casually talks about killing children in scripts like it's normal dinner conversation.
Revelation!
I think everybody knew that. By the way...
We're like... I'd come home... Well, Hazel had my accent for a really long time and would say things like water, which I was really proud of. And then the other day she goes, "Can I have some water?" And I went, "It's water." And she was like, "No, it's water." I was like, "No!"
And the craziest part is, Emily never even looks like she's trying to be funny. That's just her naturally.
I am Emily Blunt, and as you can tell from my accent, I am smarter than you.
Because you're good at accents, because...
I don't know.
Yes,
Okay.
you're English, and...
So we're obviously great.
Yes.
Balls of steel. And I was like, "Don't say that!" It's a jolly holiday with Mary. And I went, "You're gonna make me cry."
Emily keeps insisting she's elegant right before proving the exact opposite. And somehow, her haunted house survival story sounds more dramatic than most horror movies.
I had to bring you something. This is really elegant, isn't it? As I sort of just turn around, zigzagging of teeth and eyes, like in front of me. And I lasted 5 seconds, and I was like, "Get me out!"
You are, of course, the fairest of them all.
Anyway.
Then James Corden
Actually, what she did. We first met, and I was like, "Look, I just want to get out of the way. I'm a huge fan of yours." And she went,
Emily Blunt gets brutally honest about meeting her childhood crushes.
Have you ever run into...
Any of them?
Yes.
Well, I feel like I've passed Leonardo. I've passed him by. But I feel it would be weird to, you know...
Generally, we get those kids medicated.
I'm gonna smash your face in. Wow. Scene where she offers the condoms.
Oh, yeah.
And honestly, nobody switches between terrifying and adorable faster than Emily Blunt. 1 second she's surviving monsters in silence, the next she's laughing uncontrollably behind the scenes.
Yeah. Shh. Done. Shut.
Heck, did that happen?
Absolutely. I was like, "I danced with penguins."
Then Emily starts describing her version of...
That is love. Not soft love, more like, I know all your weaknesses and I came prepared.
I have a Guy Ritchie film. You look great. And he walked down the street, and it was like the sun came out, because suddenly a guy turned to him and he went, "All right."
What makes them funny is that John often tries to be...
Ship. No, she didn't break my spirit. But there was that moment where I went...
Basically, we're in this dropship set. I don't know if you've seen the trailer. We're being dropped out of this ship in our exosuits, and it was a tiny set. They'd made the set really small. It was kind of like as big as a sardine can, and we're all in there. It's so hot in there. There's no air in there. Camera crew are like bumping into us. And we're hanging in the exosuits in harnesses, so like the entire weight of you and your suit is like on your groin, and like people are miserable. People are just like hanging like this, just waiting for them to shout action. And Tom, that insatiable positivity, I can just see it.
Emily Blunt in a car. That is not an action scene. That is an insurance claim.
And I almost killed Tom Cruise.
Oh my God, I can't believe this was even allowed to happen.
In my head, I was thinking, when I first heard him say break, in my head I went, "Oh, shut up," you know. As if I thought I knew more about stunt driving than Tom.
All summer.
All right, mister, I need to paint my abs on to get nominated. You don't see Robert Downey doing that.
You're kidding.
Robert
You're
Downey
kidding.
did not paint his abs on to
This
get
is insane, Emily. This has got to stop. We have to squash this.
Yet nothing captures Emily's zero filter quite like the moment she went on Conan and
And I went, yes! And he went, taxi! He's Simon English, Simon French.
If you think Emily is brutally honest with celebrities, wait until you hear what she says about her own first kiss. Spoiler, she was not impressed.
Now, I'd heard about the concept of French kissing, but
Yeah, when you said it was hot as balls, it's hot as my balls.
It's hot as my balls. When you sweat, where do you tend to sweat from?
Only Emily Blunt could have such a personal vendetta against gloves.
I don't like gloves.
You don't like gloves?
Don't love gloves. I don't like that.
Then she revisits the citizenship interview story and somehow makes it even worse. The lawyer silently panicking in the background while Emily keeps joking is what really sells the chaos.
Like, they were like, just say it, you don't have to mean it, but just... They asked me things like, are you a habitual drunkard?
Emily goes from elegant movie star to full cartoon character on Saturday Night Live.
That was improvised, and then... Oopsie doopsie, I muffed it up again! Pendergast at your service! Oopsie doopsie, I muffed it up again!
Then she commits to become...
Then comes The Rock, who walked into this next interview thinking his 400 million followers would impress her, and walked out wishing he'd kept his mouth shut.
Oh, 256 now. Guys, I don't count. Just the most followed American in the world.
Listen, it's gross. It's gross. So move on. Next question. So...
I don't know. God delivered eyesight.
Mabel, I think you say that to all the mothers. And she went, no, I don't. she said, when I know a baby ugly, I say, you had a baby. Went out for dinner at Chili's, I think. The girl who was serving me was enormous. You know, I think she got freebie meals at Chili's.
Nothing wrong with that.
And she comes up and she goes, did anyone ever tell you look a lot? British people are notoriously terrible at taking compliments. Would you agree? Just like...
What is Dwayne's signature wrestling move? Is it A, the man's shoulder? Is it B, the people's elbow? Or is it C, the gentleman's reach?
All he was thinking about the whole time.
Getting sworn in with Matthew McConaughey looking on makes you like a double American.
Double American. And actually, as I was getting sworn in, I was like this, and I could see him in my peripheral going, like, as he's hearing the things I had to do, things like renouncing my queen.
Oh, you had to renounce your queen.
What does that say about your country? That's like, well, if you lose the baseball hat, get
just
a flat
wear
cap.
tweed. That's what it says.
But even behind the scenes, Emily somehow finds comedy in pure suffering.
Killian even being like, he had to do a couple of mad sprints, you know, and he's such a trooper and just the most wonderful.